Universal Studios Japan officially partnered with the Pokémon Company last year to bring the property into the park. While this was the first official announcement between the two companies, there have been several rumored attraction concepts in development for multiple Universal theme parks around the world. Let's go over every rumored concept we've heard about so far and what we think the future may hold for Pokémon rides at Universal theme parks. Back in October of 2021, the Pokémon Company and Universal Studios Japan announced they would be entering a long-term partnership to jointly explore groundbreaking entertainment that will immerse guests into the world of Pokémon with innovative technology and creativity beginning in 2022. According to the announcement, the project debuting in 2022 would only be the first and that multiple projects were underway. Just a week later, the two companies announced that the first project would be a parade, debuting in the spring of 2022. This parade will be the first at Universal Studios Japan to include Super Mario characters since the Super Nintendo World opened, and it would be the first project to include any Pokémon representation at the park. While a parade featuring Pikachu may not seem too exciting after a major partnership announcement like this, it has long been rumored that Universal's designers have been trying to come up with unique rides and attractions for the property for over 5 years. Before Universal secured the Nintendo theme park rights, let alone the Pokémon rights, they were working on a pitch to present to Nintendo. This concept, which was designed as an idea to replace the Kids Zone area of Universal Studios Florida, was likely never intended to be built, but instead show off some possibilities to the rights holders of what could be. This pitch included an early concept of the Mario Kart and Donkey Kong rides, as well as a possible Zelda show, a play area featuring Kirby, and something called Pokémon Training Academy near the land's retail and dining zone. As far as we can tell, this was the first Pokémon concept dreamed up for the Universal parks. A couple years after this, the official plans for Super Nintendo World were finalized and Pokémon was absent from the final concept, as was Zelda, Kirby, and more that was originally included in the pitch. While the land was approved and ready to start construction in Japan, Orlando's version was moving away from Kids Zone at Universal Studios Florida to be built at their new theme park instead, eventually named Epic Universe. With the original area inside of Universal Studios Florida no longer being utilized for Super Nintendo World, designers reportedly set out on creating some concepts for an entire Pokémon-themed area here instead. Plans were also being designed for a possible Zelda-themed land to replace the Lost Continent at Islands of Adventure around the same time. There are several rumored concepts that were supposedly being designed for Universal Studios Florida, so it is possible that these ideas were being developed and then presented to the Pokémon Company before they had even acquired the rights. One rumor had a Pokémon Snap Safari ride that would have been an Omni-mover. According to reporting by Midway Mayhem, the ride would have featured multiple animatronic Pokémon figures. The area may have been fleshed out with a show and smaller supporting attractions as well in this concept. Another concept, which was rumored to have made it further in development, was for a mock inverted powered coaster that would anchor a whole land. The family powered coaster ride would include both indoor and outdoor sections of track, similar to the Arthur ride at Europa Park, presumably with dark ride scenes inside and outdoor sections zooming around the land. Known as Project 130, this new land at Universal Studios Florida would incorporate the existing Woody Woodpecker kiddie coaster, retheming it to Pokémon. Fievel's Playland would be replaced with a Pokémon training obstacle course. In at least one iteration of the plans, guests would enter a Drifblim-shaped entrance to experience this play area, which would include different sections themed to different Pokémon biomes. There would be a speed course themed to water, an agility course themed to the ground, and a strength course themed to flying. While these plans were being dreamt up and canceled, or at least postponed, other plans were starting to be drawn up for possible Pokémon expansions at Universal Studios Japan. Since the theme park in Japan is short on space, one of the concepts that was being explored was for an interactive drop tower. Just like the Mario Kart ride, one of the possible features for the Pokémon Drop Tower attraction would have been augmented reality. Riders would have controllers and would be able to interact with one another and the characters projected using the AR goggles. Their interactions would have an effect on how the ride vehicles would move up and down along the vertical track. Instead of creating a small attraction to save space, another rumor would have an existing attraction at Universal Studios Japan rethemed. According to Theme Park University, a retheme of their Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man attraction is being considered. The ride track would remain the same according to the rumor, but once again, augmented reality goggles are rumored to be involved with this attraction as well, to add an element of interactivity. So far, only the parade for Universal Studios Japan this year has been confirmed by either company. They have also announced that the Donkey Kong roller coaster expansion for Super Nintendo World will be opening in 2024. That possibly leaves 2023 as a good candidate for something else. Whether it's a brand new attraction, a retheme of Spider-Man, or even another smaller offering like a show or an interactive game around the park remains to be seen. Back in Orlando, a Pokémon Go event was rumored to happen back in 2020, but was possibly canceled due to the pandemic. If it had happened, it was rumored to involve special Pokémon hidden around the parks and a main event hub in City Walk, with meet and greets, merchandise, and even a temporary gym. One of the planned Pokémon areas for Universal Studios Florida may still happen down the road, although new rumors suggest that the Kids Zone area might be rethemed to DreamWorks Animation properties instead. Other rumors suggest that one of the expansion plots for the upcoming Epic Universe theme park could include Pokémon attractions, either built later after the park opens, or even fast-tracked to open with the park. Whatever happens, it's clear from last year's partnership announcement between Universal and the Pokémon Company that we'll see something immersive added to the theme parks eventually, even if it doesn't look like any of the concepts that we've heard about so far. That's all for now. But if you'd like to bring a piece of the parks home, SouvenirSense.com has candles and wax melts that smell just like the E.T. ride, butterbeer, Disney attractions, and more. Save 15% off with my promo code PARKSTOP at SouvenirSense.com. Be sure to subscribe to never miss an update as new Pokémon attractions are announced or new details rumored. And if you like what we do, consider joining our Patreon for early access and exclusive content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.